beautiful person. My name is Jackie, and today I'm taking you through my banana cake recipe. Okay, this banana cake was made for my mom's birthday and it was super amazing. Everybody loved it. I hope that you're going to love it too. Now I'm going to put all the ingredients in the description box together with the measurements, so do not worry, you can just check it up right after you watch this video. Now for the bananas, you would have to go for the very soft ones, okay, which is very easy to mash. I think these bananas were not the cutest of bananas. Wow, are they cute bananas? Anyways, I mean, I've had better bananas. That's just what I'm trying to say. Just so you know, I like to go for unsalted butter so I can actually control the amount of salt in there. Now I'm going to be using brown sugar. You can actually use white sugar, but I prefer brown sugar. And then you just microwave the two, okay? So I put it in a separate bowl. This is actually like glassware, so I could easily microwave it. And now I'm transferring it into the mixer. So this is actually just butter and then brown sugar, which has been microwaved for just 30 seconds, okay, just to make it soft so you can actually work with it. Now I'm trying to just, you know, whisk it a little bit so everything comes together smoothly so we can just get this banana cake going. Now the next step is that I'm going to transfer my bananas, my mashed bananas, into the butter and sugar and then mix it together. Now I'm going to be using 5 eggs, okay? So I'm going to whisk all my eggs quickly in a separate bowl as well. Now the next step is that I'm going to be sieving the flour. Since I'm not using any machine, the machine actually gets it quite smoother than usual. So if there is no machine, then you might as well just sieve the entire flour. Now the next thing is the baking powder. There's a lot of issues surrounding baking powder, okay? If it's too much, what is going to happen is that the cake is going to sink in the middle or is going to get bitter. And if it's too little, the cake is actually not going to rise. So that's like some scientific stuff over there. So if you are actually using my measurement, you might as well use the exact baking powder that I used. I'm going to put it on the screen. I think it's 4 teaspoons of baking powder. So that's just right about it. Make sure that you mix it properly to prevent the baking powder being concentrated at certain parts of the cake, okay? Mix it thoroughly. That's also part of the reason why I actually sieved it, because if you just dump the baking powder in a teaspoon into the flour, it's actually harder to mix it all together. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah. You're smart, I'm sure you get it. Now you just add your eggs into your banana, butter, sugar mixture, and then you give it a good stir. My lovelies, your next step is that you pour the liquid ingredients into the dry ingredients and then you mix it together. Ideally, the milk should have gone into the liquid ingredients, but if I'm not working with a recipe that I always use, then that means that I would like to see how it's going to look like, the consistency after I've added everything. Then I add the milk so that I don't overdo it. In this particular recipe, I used a glass of milk and then a little bit over a quarter. Now, this is what I do when I don't have a parchment paper. There's a little bit of butter on the packaging, okay? So I just smear it onto the pan, okay, to make it a bit greasy. Then I also add some flour onto it. This way the cake does not stick to the pan. Yes, I know this, so there's no way I'm ever buying a parchment paper, but then never say never, you may never know. So that's the method. This way the cake never ever sticks onto the pan. Okay, so what you are going to do is you set the oven to 180 degrees and it's going to bake for approximately an hour, 50 minutes, 1 hour, 10 minutes maximum. And don't forget to also preheat the oven before you even start your cake making process. Okay. Now you'd have to shake it a little bit to make sure the cake has a very level surface, else after it's baked it's going to look a bit crumbly at the top and you don't want it to look like that. Now we have our cake after an hour and it looks so good, so good. Okay, tell me in the comment section if you're going to try, if there's any other question you would like to ask me. But well, yes, you can actually use it as a serving suggestion. You can have your banana cake in the morning with tea or with Milo to start your day and be refreshed for the things that you have to do ahead. All right, thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Jackie. If you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? I give you food content, I give you lifestyle vlogs and everything in between, nice and fresh. Okay, all right, so take care of yourself and love you. Bye.